In ancient days, when time was young, shrines stood tall beneath the sun. Before the footfalls of mortal tread, shrines held sway, their aura spread. This would be the intro to the story of our highlighted game, Mark of the Deep. If you find this game interesting, there's a link in the description where you can download the free demo. Try it out, it's free. Welcome to Mark of the Deep. This indie action game whose story is behind a series of shrines and statues sports rewarding but punishing gameplay. You will pay for your mistakes in this game. Your checkpoints will be shrines that restore your HP, your healing items, and respawn all the common enemies, as well as Rookie, the would-be protagonist. The chests in Mark of the Deep are not to be avoided lightly. They contain pickables, such as the Leviathan's blood fragments, which can increase your maximum health. Rookie's health bar starts with 10 half ticks. This game ain't gonna hold your hand or pander to any weaknesses you might have. There are several environmental mechanics to consider, such as glowing obelisks, hidden walls, and soul gem fragments that increase the SP gauge. You get the SP gauge after the first boss, the broken golem, and upon death you'll respawn at your previous shrine. The shrine doesn't respawn bosses, but here's some gameplay footage of the golem itself. Upon defeating the golem, you are rewarded with the flintlock, which uses the SP gauge. Then your first trinket shortly after, and trinkets are your character builds. You'll pick different trinkets for different builds so you can accomplish different things inside of Mark of the Deep. The Mark of Binding, which is a grappling hook, will be quintessential in combat and puzzle solving. Get good with a grappling hook. Your healing potion will restore 6 half ticks or 3 full bars of your red health gauge above your SP bar. Chests will also contain trinkets for your character builds. It's quite easy to get lost in the maps due to there being no map in your HUD, and I don't think there is a plan. Activate your mental GPS or you're gonna have a bad time. These turquoise crystals lying around the map are one of the things you'll need to smash in order to recharge your SP gauge. The crystals recharge infinitely, so swing away like a baseball player in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's very easy to get slapped, and while you might want to fight everything, don't. Eventually, you'll see yourself at the Old Folk Merchant, selling SP weapons and trinkets. You'll earn enough gold for everything inside of the demo eventually. I recommend the grenade first, the blunderbuss second, later for the boss, and the duelist talisman, which lets you attack more rapidly. You'll have less downtime in between the rolls after you're done attacking. The levers to interact with will shave slivers off of your soul, trying to find the route to get to them, which is probably the entire point of the levers. These jumping sort of crab-like enemies, and anything else with exceptional range as an enemy, should be dealt with by the grenades. Just easier that way. I recommend the dueling talisman and the boot-looking trinket right before defeating the Glaucus boss, which is hidden in the chest under the docks. Traveling through this hidden passageway, down this corridor, and down this corridor. The rest of the fragments I found unnecessary. Use your blunderbuss to do the majority of your ammo, and when you're out of ammo, attack him regularly to recharge the SP gauge. Roll through his attacks, not away from them but through. Time your rolls right, and you should be fine. Here's the last boss gameplay, Glaucus in the demo. After you defeat the boss, or if you already have, let me know what you think about the game. And remember, when a game asks for feedback, give it to them. And give them suggestions that you'd like in the game, that way they can make the best game possible. After all, most indie games are specifically designed so that you enjoy the indie game. And then the light up bridges that seem impossible to pass are impossible to pass because it's a demo. You'll be able to pass them in the real game. Check out my channel if you like my stuff, subscribe. Y'all have a sick day, peace out!